Now that was God.
Do you know anyone who was abused as a child, eventually became addicted to sex and drugs, and became really messed up? This is Regina's story, from Texas.
My name is Regina. I can remember some of my younger days being happy, at home with Mama and Daddy, my brother and my sister. I was Daddy's little girl. My mom and dad divorced when I was young, and that hurt not to have a father, like most people. Once my dad left, my life of misery began. My mom worked second shift, and my auntie watched us, but she had a boyfriend and paid us no attention. That's when my older cousin started coming by, pretending to come to see my brother, but began abusing me. I was 10 years old. That went on for years until my mom went on first shift. I held everything in. My life was numb. I eventually became an addict of sex. I craved it. It was like a disease. I started looking for love in all the wrong places, including an abusive relationship. At 17, I had my first child, thinking he would fill the void in my life. My baby, my pride and joy, but I guess that wasn't enough. I got introduced to drugs at an early age. I was able to shake loose of the weed, the crack, and the coke, but once I smoked it in a glass pipe, I became messed up. I spent whatever chance and whatever money I had on it. I tried to commit suicide 3 times, but God wasn't ready for me yet. I ended up in prison in 2013 for robbery and burglary, and a lady I cared for deeply died because of my addiction. When I first got here, I looked up at the barbed wire and saw a crown of thorns. Coming to prison saved me. God gave me strength to find Him in myself, and showed me how to help others. My world has been changed all because of the Lord. Now, I seek Him and He leads my path. My sentence is now over, and my new life has begun. 2 Corinthians 4:7-9 helped get me through.
Now that was God.
Don't give up on those who are drowning in their addictions. Be a light to them, encourage them, and lead them to Christ. You can shine a light, but only Jesus can pull them out of the darkness.
But we have this treasure in jars of clay, to show that this all-surpassing power is from God, and not from us. We are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. 2 Corinthians 4:7-9.
Behold, God is my helper, the Lord is the upholder of my life. Psalm 54:4.
But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12:9-10.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18.
I have said these things to you, that in me, you may have peace. In the world, you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world. John 16:33.
The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Psalm 9:9.
Thank you for listening. If you have a story you'd like to share, email it to nowthatwasgod@gmail.com. This YouTube channel is solely for the purpose of praising and glorifying God.
Don't forget to click on the logo button below to subscribe to this channel.